Democrats, meantime, trying to pick up the pieces this morning following the socialist sweep in New York City, where DSA candidates endorsed by New York City Mayor Mamdani won their primaries. But party leaders are still refusing to address concerns about the left-wing insurgency growing in their party. Watch.
Do you have any comment? Are you concerned at all about a primary challenge in 2 years from, Mamdani endorsed candidate?
When you ask me a serious question, I'll give you a serious answer.
Endorsing the 3 candidates from last night in the New York primary.
About the candidates who lost their race, it feels like he's going after establishment folks here. I mean, are you concerned about your own race coming up?
Do you still feel like this is the same party that you once elected you 50 years ago?
My focus is on winning the House for the Democrats. My focus is on races where we turn red to blue.
A former Biden White House press officer, chief of staff, Yemisi Egbewole, joins me now. And the best analogy I heard, Yemisi, is that establishment Democrats raised a socialist lion cub, and that cub is now an adult lion ready to devour the establishment. And based upon what we just heard, senior Democratic leadership knows it, and they're scared. Your thoughts?
Well, when Mayor Mamdani was elected, I said, you've now let the fox into the hen house. There was no way he wasn't going to use his early political capital as a mayor to push his own candidates. Frankly, the New York Democratic congressional delegation should have been ready. Now that they are put on notice, the question that they have to answer to the base is, what will you do about it? We preach a lot about having a big tent, but at some point you have to draw a line. I don't want a big tent that involves abolishing the police. I don't want a big tent that has economic viewpoints that are not tangible in a policy arena. There has to be a real conversation about what you're going to do with the fringe when they don't want to be a part of the party but undermine it.
See, it's like you wrote the Wall Street Journal editorial board article on this. Quote, another reason for the socialist rise is that mainstream liberals put up so little resistance. The defeated Democrats in New York refused to make principled arguments against socialism or the anti-Semitism of the Mamdani left. After Tuesday, they may offer even less resistance. They will face more socialist challengers across the country, and history says they will try to survive by accommodating the left's ideas. And I think you well know America is really built to function with two parties relatively close to the middle. And I like this example. Republicans say rich people should only be taxed at 30%. Democrats say it should be 40. They settle on 35. We go about our merry way. Isn't it time for the Democrats, the establishment Democrats, to start focusing on preserving the American way of life and fight back against candidates that could not only win elections, but could destroy our country by making it something that we are not, which is a communist socialist utopia?
We have to call flat out when candidates display behavior and say things that we view as reprehensible. I believe that Chevrolet was somebody who was not qualified whatsoever to be a candidate, and her past statements and her defense of that prove that. But there is an underlying current of anti-Semitism at the base of DSA, and it's incredibly concerning because what does that say to the Jewish people who exist within the Democratic Party? I mean, down in Georgia, my home state, we have Senator Ossoff, who is a Jewish man. You're putting people who support the Democratic Party in a very awkward position when you will not be outright about the hate that festers within the DSA. I mean, look at what they did to Congressman Dan Goldman.
One more quick question for you. Socialists who won did not do very well with the minority communities, didn't do well with Hispanics, didn't do well with blacks. What do you think about that?
I think, honestly, that's why Jeffries is pretty confident. He runs a district that's incredibly loyal to him, and over 40% of them identify as African-American. What we know from a lot of the output we see from the voting bloc for DSA is it's young, it's white, it comes from higher income areas. Essentially, they are gentrifiers that move into an area and enact their own ideology over people who have always existed there. I think the Democratic Party should wake up and protect the people who have consistently voted for them and been in their corner. It's time to really be in our corner as well.
They should play this at the Democrat National Committee headquarters, this entire interview, because you are one of them, and you're giving them advice that not only the Democrats need, but I would argue the entire country needs. Yemisi, great insight. We thank you so much.
Be sure to like and subscribe for all the Fox News latest on YouTube and catch full shows streaming now on Fox One.